This is the 2022 Mazda CX-30. It's got 28,000 miles. We'll see that in the odometer screen here in a little bit. And this is Jeremiah here at the Chevrolet store in Ottawa. I'm going to give you a quick walk around the vehicle so we can get a good look at the body of the vehicle. Maybe point out a couple things. Nice alloy rims in the vehicle. Side repeating turn signals on the side mirrors. Go back in the corner. Nice hatch. But let's go ahead and start from the back. We'll go inside, go over a couple things. I'm going to zoom out just a wee bit. There we go. Somebody might be honking the horn on that AT4 looking for it. But they know what's inside. All right, 60-40 split seats on the vehicle. So those will drop down individually as you need to give you more room, a lot more cargo area in the inside. If we want a privacy shade, you can get a privacy shade to cover up the back end of the vehicle so peering eyes can't see in what you got back here. You do have a spare as well in the rear with the jack and so on. Backup camera as you'd expect in the vehicle. Nice leather seats, buttery smooth. Got vents on the rear for the folks in the back. Kind of a darker interior here. Cup holders, right? Usual suspects for the folks right in the back. Passenger side front. And of course you have your bottle holder down there. Pretty standard, everything on here. Lots of literature inside there. And this does have its blind spot detection. Let's see if I can zoom in right there on that or not. It's kind of hard to see that little triangle, but that triangle exists right there in that little black spot. So that's your blind spot detection on the vehicle. It does have that camera right there. So we're gonna have some safety features. I haven't been inside the vehicle yet. By the way, the mirrors are breakaway for the mailboxes and trash cans of the world. Don't worry, if you go fast enough, they'll break off. All right. You got your usual suspects here too with the power windows, power locks, power side mirrors. You have the ability to lock out the windows so the kids can't keep rolling down, or the dogs, as I've experienced. Roll down the windows for you in the back. Manual adjustable seats. Wait, since you're lean, looks like that's probably... Oh. It's height adjustment for just the legs. That's nifty. That's good for long trips. Let's hop on in. Looks like we've got automatic brights right there. So if it's automatic brights, then when someone's coming in front of you, the lights will dim down until they pass by and come back up. So you don't have to keep messing with your bright lights. All right, got some features here. Looks for different terrain. This one I am not certain of, but it does change in your dash. I'll have to get you an answer on what that is. Take off my lens real quick. There we go. Storage in the vehicle. 2 USB ports, kind of hard to see. It's really dark inside. Let me turn my little light on. There we go. USB ports, 12-volt power adapter, right? Zoom out. Number of features here. We do have the electronic parking brake. Auto hold is designed so I can be in drive in the vehicle and my foot's on the brake. Let's turn on. Oh, auto hold needs to be turned on first as a feature. Closed door and fasten safety belt. Okay, well, I'm not going to do all that. I got one hand, but auto hold is designed if I'm in gear and drive and my foot's on the brake and auto hold is turned on. When I come to a complete stop, I can take my foot off the brake and we don't go anywhere. Right? Until I tap the accelerator, give a little tap, then we're moving forward until we come to a complete stop. It's good for stop and go traffic, and that light is bright on my phone. All right, we have some more features here. This is really the control of your infotainment system for the music, and of course we can change our system right there, and then as I turn the knob, it will go through the different setups right there. So it looks like we do have, when I press the knob in, we do have the navigation is possible. We need the SD card to be installed in the vehicle. Audio system, AM, FM, radio, likely XM as well as I cycle through. Pandora, Bluetooth, there we go, USB. Yep, and of course Bluetooth capability. You can have your phone's audio playing, which brings me to this guy right here on our steering wheel. Let's turn that light off because we can see just fine there. Volume control, channel changer, answer a phone call. You can press the button and get the voice recognition, say FM 91.3, goes there, hang up, and then your info for your infotainment right up here, right? There we go, an electronic display. You do have smart cruise control on the vehicle, or adaptive cruise control, whatever you'd like to call it. All that's designed is you're going 55 miles an hour, somebody pulls in front of you. They're going 40, your vehicle will slow itself down to their pace until they get out of the way, then back up you go to your 55 mile an hour. Great for long highway trips. You don't have to worry about the people who are slower or faster. All right. You can change the different modes in your vehicle, sport mode or otherwise. So what the purpose of this is, it changes two things. It changes, number one, the shift points of your transmission. So I'm in sport mode right there. And not only does it change the shift points of your transmission to give you more aggressive takeoff or less aggressive takeoff, but it also changes the tension of your steering wheel to give you a sportier feel when you're driving. Okay? Cup holders, storage, environmental controls. It looks like automatic climate control, dual automatic climate control on the vehicle. Of course, we have our push button start because this is a proximity entry vehicle. And then we already saw our infotainment system. So the vehicle is, in Mazdas in general, pretty nimble vehicles, plenty of power if you need to go. They're not lacking in their desire to rev it out and get moving. This vehicle has nice, as we pointed out, leather seats. It's got some safety features like your blind spot detection. You have your cruise control, which is again what this little camera was on the outside I was pointing at. Typically that comes with different items which may be in the computer for forward collision alert. So if someone stops in front of you and you're distracted looking at the people in the back and maybe you don't respond in time, the vehicle will try to mitigate the impact, if not stop itself altogether. Those are typical things that come with that little camera system on there. I do like to point this out. Got the little extra, right? So you can get rid of the sun. There we go. Do have our lights, so I can put my makeup on, right? Got our oblique handles, depending on who's driving the vehicle. And also, this does have the Shiftronic shifter, so you can move it over, and let's see if we can catch that. So you have the plus and minus. So down or upshift, downshift. Go down to upshift, go up to downshift. Yeah, but you can still change the gears in the vehicle, as you can see right there as I'm going through them manually. Now, here's a question. I don't like that. I don't want to play with that. What if I accidentally put it in first gear and I take off? I don't want to blow up my vehicle. Well, it won't let you redline. Okay, it'll get to the point where it's maybe 5,500, and then it'll automatically shift for you. The computer won't let you mess it up. Okay, it's a good little feature to have. There's our volume button down there as well. But yeah, there's plenty to like probably miss in the vehicle, like your steering wheel's tilt and telescopic, so you can put it right where you want it to be. Good placement. But yeah, if there's anything on here that you see that you're wondering about the vehicle or that I didn't go over, please feel free to text me, 419-890-8793. Again, this is Jeremiah here at the Chevrolet store in Ottawa. We look forward to having you visit with us. Take care.